All right. Nearly there syndrome, achievement syndrome, wealth syndrome. Okay. There is this passion we have when we want something. When you want a man, when you want a woman, when you want an achievement, when you want a promotion, when you want this, you want that. There's this passion we have. There's this passion we develop. There's this dedication we have when we need something. We pursue it mindlessly. We dedicate our life in pursuing it. We spend time, money, resources. We spend time in praying, time on our knees. We pray to get that man, that woman, that girl, that boy, that car, that house, that money, that traveling house, travel opportunities, promotions, and whatnot, because there is a particular mindlessness in pursuing what we have. A lot of people have asked me, what is your secret? How do you remain humble all this while? How do you stay grounded all this while? And I tell them something. I said, because that passion I had from day one is the same passion I have now. For those of you who have been following me, you can see that every morning I share my memory on social media. Every day I share my memory of what happened yesterday, 5 years ago, yesterday, 2 years ago, yesterday, or this morning, 10 years ago. You know why I share that? I'm not sharing it to show you that I've been doing this work 1940. I'm sharing it to myself to know whether the passion is still there, whether that zeal is still there, whether I'm still wasking much more stronger than 4 years ago, what I'm still wasking much stronger like today, 50 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. A lot of people, when they make one chinkly money, maybe when they turn back and look at their accounts, they have up to 1 million or 2 million, they lose it. They lose it. Yes, they lose it. They feel that they have arrived. And when some people have like 1 or 2 cars, they feel that they have achieved everything. And when some people get married, when they eventually get that dream man, dream woman, dream job, dream house, dream travels, dream promotion, they relax. To them, that is all. I see a lot of people not having plans of 5 years, plans of 10 years, plans of 20 years. Like I always teach some of you, every Ember month, I begin to tell you that there is a month plan, that is quarterly plan, that is every 3 months, January, February, March. There's something you want to achieve. April, May, June, that's another quarter, second quarter of the year. June, July, August, that's the third quarter. Then, some of you don't even, in your marriage, in your business, in all your endeavors, in everything you do, you don't plan 5 years. You don't plan 10 years. You don't plan 20 years. That is why at a certain time, you feel that something is wrong. At a certain time, you feel that your God have forgotten you. At a certain time, you begin to say, I have been working in this office for 20 years. I've been a marine for 50 years. I've not achieved anything. I've been in marriage. I've been in relationship. I've been in this office for 30 years. Nothing is happening. It's because you are complacent. This is a message I got this morning. I don't know who I'm speaking to. You are complacent. I am somebody who is hungry every day. I am hungry for success. I am hungry for money. I am hungry for growth every day. I don't have days I am hungry for success and days that I'm not hungry. I am somebody who is hungry at all time to better myself, to be the best version of myself than I was 2020, than I was 23, than I was 2004. But because some of you reject growth, you refuse growth, you abhor it. To you, it's a taboo. Oh, don't say that to me. Don't teach me what I know. Do you know when I started making hair? Do you know when I started baking cake and making pastries? Do you know when I started sewing clothes? Don't say that to me. I don't know this new generation. I don't understand the way they behave. When we started sewing clothes, we know how we sew it. Me that started doing makeup 1945, I don't know. All this nonsense they are doing now, they call it makeup. People who talks like that are sick mentally, sick in every aspect of their life. The only thing that is constant in life is change. And when you're not ready, prepared to adapt to change, you will fail woefully. You will fail every day. I get them before, not be property. Those days I used to live in US, those days, when car was car, now Peugeot 405, Peugeot 505. We are the first people that drove car. All this carton they are selling now, that is not a car. That is a voice of a weakling. That is a voice of a weak man, of a weak woman. Look around you. Do you remember when we have Nokia 3310? Do you see the evolution of Motorola? Those ones that have MP. I think I'm among the people who bought SIM card. SIM card, I bought mine for 30,000. Today, that same SIM card, there was a time it was sold for 100 naira. Change is inevitable, whether you like it or not. Oh, that is not the way our forefathers did tradition. That is not the way it's been done in my village. That is not the way my mother and my father used to do it. Look around you. This is not the time of your mother or your father. This is your time. This is my time. And if I look back, my mother or my father was not able to achieve anything. I don't need to do it the way they did it. I got to do it the way I need to do it, because I am the only one that is answerable to all my actions. And when I die, my father or my mother can't stand before Okikekerowa to answer to my life. And because you refuse growth, you are stunting. You are stunting your children from growing. You don't do that. Do you know who I am? I am the one that gives it back to you. I am your mother. I am your father. I will tell you what to do. That is the voice of a nikompu, an entity, trying to impose that nikompu. Nikompuism, a non-entity. Don't forget, I don't know how to speak English, so you have got to manage me. That is the voice of somebody who want to impose their whatever it is they have on their children. In the name of I am your father. That is why today there is anger, envy, jealousy in every sector of life. Oh, because her breast is standing up. That is why they promoted her. Or because I'm sure she's sleeping with the manager. No. I'm sure, how can a woman say she's the one that bought the car? Who knows how many men she slept with? Who knows how many people she's sleeping with? I beg you, leave all those things. We know now. We know. How can a man buy you a car? How can a man buy you a house? I beg, who know the kind juju way she do? I beg, not tell me your men buy you. I don't understand. Nay, it be like say put them for your tongue. That is why I run away from people who speak like that. I run away. I dey jackpa. I dey come on my bata, come on my slippers, Sometimes I dey come on my bra and pants to hold them for my hand. Also, because they are their own problem. And when some of them eventually get to one kobo, oh my God, woe betide anybody that step on their way. They will do everything to remove you out of there, because they have finally arrived. And you forgot that 1 million today cannot serve you tomorrow. You have not paid, you have not bought your house, you have not paid bills, you have not bought clothes for yourself, you have not paid your children's school fees, and you are happy you have 1 million. And your children are still little, like 2 years, 3 years, between a year to 10 years, or between a year to 15 years. You feel that you have made it. And when reality eventually crept on you, you're going to say, God, why? I don't understand. I've seen a lot of people. It's happening to people who comes around me. There are people who are doing that now. Sometimes when I talk, it looks as if I'm trying to collect money from people. I see people when they come to me, they are so humble, they are so hungry. You see, one thing that that makes me to step out of my way to help people, to pray for them, to do spiritual work for them, is because of that hunger I see in them. That massive hunger, that hunger to better themselves, that hunger to uplift their family, to lift their family to the next level, that hunger to be the best version of themselves. I step in. But I begin to see them. When they feel they have 2 million or 5 million in their account, their brain disappear. That hunger dies down. That fire in them quench. They have not bought house. They've not bought cow. Because they see 1 naira in their account. To them, it's over. They have arrived. And because the fire and the hunger is no longer there, they no longer do the rituals they're supposed to do. They no longer learn how to keep moving, keep doing spiritual work, keep moving forward. Most times they cut off completely from me. Yes. I am not saying somebody got to be my servant. Please, nobody is my servant, okay? We are all kings and queens. There is no S and Y greater than another S and Y. There is no human being greater than the other. Okay? None of us is better than none of us. I always say that. I started speaking that English when I don't know the meaning. They step away from me. They step away from that, their destiny, that person who has the connection to their money, to their life, to their... In fact, they cut off from their source. And when they cut off from their source, they become lackadaisically lazy. They feel that the grace is still there. They feel that things is still moving on the way it used to move on. And what happens? Poverty lands. Fear enters. And when fear enters, overthinking enters. And they look back and they run back to that same person. You see, it takes time for that connection to be created. It takes time and dedication. It takes a lot of rituals for you to become who you are today. And when you cut it off, it also takes time for you to go back to square zero. You might think if I can ML, you might think you are still happening. You might think you are still happening, but it has cut off. The only evidence you see is when money is no longer coming, when nothing is there, and you look back and you come back expecting that same thing that was done for you to be done again. But you forgot that you provided the what? The energy, and I provide my own energy, and we use it to work together. We use my energy, your energy, to connect to the spiritual realm so that things will happen. And when you come back, you come back as a pitiful soul. Because pain, fear has crippled you so much that before that spark will come out again, it will be hard. That is why when they come back, I don't work for you anymore, because I am not the one that will fan you. You got to bring your fire. I got to bring my fire. I got to bring the firewood. Or sometimes you got to bring the firewood. I got to bring the fire. And we connect it. And we borrow the pot from the spiritual realm. And we begin to cook your success. We begin to do things. Why do you allow your fire to go down? Why? Okay, somebody told you your destiny helper is stealing your destiny. Or somebody told you without you that company will not work. Somebody told you without you your family will not eat. Somebody told you that your wife, husband, everybody that you know must respect you, should honor you, should be grateful for you. Or somebody told you without you that people around you will go hungry. Or somebody told you you are the owner of your family's life. Or somebody told you without you your family will die. And because of that thing they told you, your head becomes so heavy that your body can't carry it and you crash land. Be careful of nearly there syndrome. Be careful of wealth syndrome. You are not even wealthy. There are people who have billions, trillions, zillions in their account. They don't cough. They don't make noise. A rich man is not somebody who has 50 million naira in his account or 100 billion naira in his account. A rich man is somebody who gets 2,000, 3,000 naira, 5,000 naira profit every week, every day. That is a rich man. Because the money you kept there, you just be taking and be eating. A lot of you, what is stopping you is that your past. When you think you begin to make it, you begin to go back to your past. You want to go and show them you have arrived. Those people who say you never amount to anything. Those your boyfriend and girlfriend who said who you be. You want to go and show them who you are. A lot of S and Y, a lot of native doctors who have been chatting me over the years and even recently, they said, how do you do it? How are you able to maintain yourself? You see, if you come around me, if you have been close to me, you have come around me, you find out that I'm not matured. I'm not matured. People who have come around me knows that. But it's just that. It's the side of me that I show you. A lot of people take advantage of that. And I laugh at them. They said, this woman not get heart or she's a good woman. That is the greatest mistake people make. I keep record. I get liver, I get heart, and I keep record. For everything anybody do to me, I keep record. And trust me, I repay back. I so much love myself. I'm so much dedicated in bettering myself, loving myself, that no outside voice will enter my ear. Every week I sit down and take my pen and paper, ask myself, how much entered your account today? How many beads did you sell? Look around you. When you go to a particular area or a particular street, you have over 10 hotels in a street. Every one of them is making their business. What happened? Either these ones, they have more AC, their AC is better, or the other one, this one, they sell good food, or this other one, their Wi-Fi is always okay, or this one, their room is wide enough. There is something there is a distinctive quality in each and every of these hotels that makes people to troop there every evening, every weekend. Today, a lot of people don't want to go into themselves and look for that source. Every one of us have a power supply, extra power supply inside of us. So that when this one becomes depleted, sorry. Oh no, they hear me and forgive me. So when this one don't run down, you can charge from what? Your reservoir. No, everybody's looking for that thing outside. I remember those days you have a daddy in the Lord, mommy in the Lord. Whatever you say about them, we solidly stood behind them. Oh, he's my daddy in the Lord. Oh, no. I don't joke with my daddy in the Lord. I don't joke with my mommy in the Lord. Today, some of you, all you know is to hop from one place to the other, attracting all kind of spirits that you don't know where they come from. All because it is what is trending. And when something happened to that person, when you hear that person is bad, you jump to another person. And you are there, so long as the person is bringing it, that person is good. So long as the person is stupid, that person is good. When the person decided they don't want to be stupid again, for you to stand on your feet, they become bad person. You jump into another person. Confused generation. I've seen a lot of women. If I get married now, I'll be okay. God, remember me. If you just give me a husband, that is all I need. A husband. God, all my mates are married. My friends are laughing at me. Everybody in my family is laughing at me. And do not forget you say the husband. You don't say what will be inside the husband. You don't say the kind of man you want. You just say you want a husband. You don't have a job. You don't have money. You don't have confidence in yourself. You have not been able to see the world. You have not broadened your horizon. You have not done anything. You didn't learn any handwork. You have not tested money. You have not made money for yourself. You have not learned about life. You don't know anything about anything, but you need a husband. Poverty Alleviation Center. That is what marriage is all about. And because you need a husband, you dedicate all. Look. What you give attention to becomes your God, becomes your driving force. Oh, I need a man who will do this. I need a man who will love me. I need a man. You never said I need money. You never said I want to better the life of my mother, my brothers and sisters. No. You want somebody to take care of you. You have not taken care of anybody. You want to receive. You don't want to give. That is what you are telling the universe. And because your dedication, 247, your aura, your energy, your power is so dedicated in that one thing, it will come to you. And when it comes to you, eventually, because you just said you need a husband. You know, some people say, I need a house. When you need a house, there's no furniture there. There is no electronic gadget there. There is no kitchen utensils in the kitchen. You just said, I need a house. House is just an empty house. And you forgot that you need money to make the house beautiful, comfortable. You forgot that you will need generator even though there is light. Oh, I need a house. Oh, God, if you can do it for me. Oh, God, I know. People dedicate their life mindlessly in pursuing what is supposed to be naturally theirs. What will eventually, no matter what, comes to them naturally. It is what they're supposed to get. Whether they pray or they don't pray. Whether they fast or they don't fast. Whether they do spiritual work or not. These are things that automatically, naturally, that will come to you. You don't pray about those things. You don't dedicate your time to these things. You don't spend mindless time in agony, pain, in that. It will come to you. You will eventually get married, whether you like it or not, whether your mate are married or not. It will come to you. You will be loved. You will get love like it is natural. But what is not natural is what? You got to go learn a job. You got to go better yourself. You got to start doing something. You got to find a way to make money. Because when you make money, when you make something out of your life, that is when you have a sense of purpose. You are not just here to get married and have children. You are not just here to live under a man alone. You are an identity. You are an entity. You have an identity before the man. I saw the video of a man watching his wife drink poison, and people are talking nonsense. What kind of husband is that? Do you know how many times that woman tried committing suicide? This man didn't just post that thing on social media. It's because people were accusing him of killing the wife. That was why he did that. Have you seen somebody who is trying to commit suicide? Do you think there's anything you will say that person will hear you? Oh, you will tell me, oh, they should pray now. There's nothing God cannot do. Please don't talk that. That is rubbish. That is arrant nonsense. You wouldn't understand until you enter into an abusive relationship. Yes, women abuse men much more than men abuse women. Oh, I was with him. And see, some of you, I have said this countless times. Some men are scared of the kind of mindless, obsessive obsession you call love towards them. It is unhealthy. It is unhealthy that you will carry all your mind, all your spirit, soul, and body, everything about you, and put in the life of one person. I can't take that. Oh, me, I don't want that. I'm a human being who can fail today, who can fail tomorrow. And they carry all your life they put on me. Me, I don't like that. You don't go to work. You don't do anything. And when the person, your spouse, is growing, you became offended. You go on the offensive. You became angry. Since she made money, she have changed. Since they gave her car now, she no longer attend to me. Since now she's traveling. Since they give her chief now, she started behaving anyhow. I don't blame her. Is she not a woman? Since she made the money, nobody they hear something again. Since she travel abroad, we know they hear something again. Since the brother and sister travel abroad, we don't hear something again. You are sick. Something is wrong with you. You travel abroad as if you not behave anyhow. Make money as if you not behave anyhow. I'm sick and tired of people. I don't understand your mindset. That is why a lot of people are using you to make money. When you don't pay attention, you pay money. And trust me, when I'm talking here on social media, you're not listening to me. When you come to me, I go charge you money. Trust me, I don't joke with money. Maybe you joke with money. You joke with money. I don't joke with money. When you don't pay attention, you pay money. Or you pay tears. Or you pay shame, ridicule. But that is going to be a pain. And it is you that is going to pay. Oh, my husband did. Let me tell you, nothing in life is permanent. Your marriage is not permanent. I've always said it, marriage is something used to suppress a particular gender. Sometimes marriages, women use marriage to suppress their husband from growing. You're always on call. You don't remember me. You don't care for me. You used to care. Now you don't care anymore. You used to call me always on phone. Now you don't call me. I have suffered. My husband is always on phone. And one girl is always calling him. This and that. If you are busy, you won't notice those things. Oh, he used to call you, but now there are responsibilities. Children don't they enter. Your husband, now, he don't they born. As you they born, he's thinking of children. He's thinking of bills to pay. And you, or what do you think? Nagging. There is no successful man that have time to be chatting you every minute of the day. People who chat you every minute of the day to know, oh, baby, have you eaten? Baby, what are you putting on? Baby, what are you wearing? Oh, my love, I miss you. They are poor. They are jobless. If the man bring the money, you bring care. You can call him. Do the calling. Do the loving. Do the testing. Oh, he used to be caring. Now he's no longer caring. But you forgot how you prayed to have that husband. You forgot your dedication and all your sacrifices to have him. I have said it. I will keep saying it. Whatever you get on your knee, you use your knee to keep it. If you use prayer to get a job, the day you stop praying, you lose that job. If you use sleeping around to get a husband, the day you start sleeping around, you stop sleeping around. The day you stop giving him all kind of style, you will lose him. If you use gossip to get to where you are today, the day you stop gossiping, you will lose that thing. You don't get a job on your back and expect to use prayer to keep it. I don't understand. Why did they give you a job in the first place? It's because you know how to carry bola. And now you have said you have repented. You are no longer doing bola. You are no longer doing bola. You have repented. No, now another girl who can do bola will come and replace you from your job. That is the way it is. Stop calling God or calling Satan. It was you who get yourself to where you are. I read somewhere that in Insta blog. I read somewhere about a lady who who is doing her second HND too in the university here in Nigeria, and somehow she managed to get come in contact with Jesus Christ of Nazareth through she repented through deeper I think it's either deeper life or I don't know, one of these churches. And after she met Christ, she tore her WAEC result, her HND1 result. She tore all her papers. She said no. She want to go now and retake JAMB again. Now that she have found Jesus, all her past life is a sin. Sorry, it's a sin. No verse. I bet the English too much for her. Says she want to, and this lady took JAMB that year. She failed. Second year she took, she failed. In fact, not be saying she dey fail, she dey get fail 9, fail 1, as in nothing like say 1 comma in passing. This is 10 years now. She has been taking JAMB. She has been failing up till now. Don't forget she taught all her what is it called? Her admission letter, everything to the university. She taught everything. She taught everything that has to do with her in the university and before. She tore the papers and burnt it. 10 years later, she's still doing today. This year, making 10 years, she's still doing JAMB. And she's confused. Oh, does it mean that Jesus Christ does not answer prayer? I don't understand why some of you are stupid. Some people are so stupid. So, in the mighty name of Jesus, she's not able to pass JAMB for the past 10 years up till now. Imagine how many years she is today. I don't know why some people want somebody who will think for them. They don't want to think, but they're looking for somebody who will help them to think, but they don't think. If you are thinking, making use of your senses, you will curtail the way you go to pastors, native doctors, or SNY. Because as you don't want to think, they're helping you to think. And for me to help you to think, you got to pay for it. Me, I'm not going to make my use of my brain for you for free. For what now? As you don't want to use your brain, me, I can't help you. They use your brain for you. Can't help you, they use my brain, join for your brain. You got to pay for it now. Money is your. I want you to think back. Before you got admission, what was your state of mind? Before you got married, before you get this present boyfriend now, is the excitement of that time still with him? How you got married, how you travel abroad, how you get a job. Do you remember the feeling in that as at that time? Do you remember the euphoria, the joy, the excitement in which you used to work, to start that job, to start that business? Do you remember the time somebody gave you money to start up a business? Do you remember the joy, the happiness of being a shop owner? Do you remember when your first child was put in your hand? Do you remember that on your wedding day? Do you remember your traditional wedding day? Do you remember? It's no longer there because too much maturity don't scatter them. Too much ITK, I too know, has scattered you. Too much of everything has scattered. So I don't understand. I am somebody who is excited about anything. You see, thing will not make sense. It makes sense to me. Die. I wasn't like this. I built myself to be like this. I am so excited. You don't understand. If you dey around me, go shock you. Waiting no make sense to una. Make sense to me. You see, as I did like this, love see they shock me like say I won't die. Love. Oh my God. If you dey around me, I go talk. One story I go tell you like 10 times because to me it's like, oh God. It dey sit me die. Forget oh. You see, don't use age to stunt your growth. Don't use age and maturity to scatter yourself. I am excited about everything. I like to share everything with people around me. I like to tell you, oh my God. You know, those kind of things. I like it. I love it. I'm still excited about kiss. All my life, I don't think say I don't kiss. All my entire life up to 50, no, 10 times. No, I'm not sure say it 10 times. In my marriage, when I was married, I don't think say for that 25 and a half years, I don't think I kissed up to 3 times. I don't think. I'm somebody who is excited about sex. Do you understand? Oh, you see, when you get that your first love, I think this is one of the reasons men cheat. They want to capture that first experience. You know, when you have not had sex with a man, you just met this man, the anticipation, the excitement, oh my God, it makes you feel like a child, like a baby. You know, that first time, you have not done anything, you are preparing to do it. Oh my God. And that day when you do it, look, let me tell you, any man or woman you have not slept with is a virgin. So long as you have not slept with them, even if they have 30 children, they are still a virgin because you have not slept with them. Do you remember that first excitement? Both of you are like a child, and men knows how to bottle their experience, but your own, you can't help it. No matter how you can't help it. As time goes on, oh, the man has become your age mate after all. You don't see his nakedness. And the woman too has become a small girl after you have seen her nakedness. That excitement, to some, it does not last up to 1 year. To some, 6 months. I don't know what happened. He abandoned me. And you jump into another relationship. A lot of women does that too. They want to capture that experience. That first one. And because, let me see if he will call me. And because I gave him my body, he's no longer calling me. I don't blame him. I blame myself. I know it will be like this. I just wanted to test him. I just wanted to try her. I know it's going to be like this. You begin to break your own heart by yourself with your mouth for yourself alone. No. That car that used to move you no longer moves you. Those days when I have car. That man that makes your stomach just go tingly is no longer doing that. And we women, we have this annoying habit of, what are you thinking? A man just came down from mountain of sex, and you're asking him, what is he thinking? And some men will go to the extent of, did you enjoy it? I hate those annoying questions. I beg you. See, all this talking after sex, I don't like it. Some people don't like it. And because you begin to feel vulnerable as at that time, instead of you to tell your mouth to shut up, tell your heart to shut up, you begin to, I don't know. Hi. Maybe my stomach is too big. Maybe he didn't enjoy it. You begin to search his face. You begin to look at his face. Look at everything about him to know what is he thinking. Say, baby, you know I love you, eh? I'll see you later. Say, is that all? He didn't even tell me he loves me. You see, that is another annoying part of relationship that I don't like. I've said this before. And somebody say, I love you. I said, thank you. He said, but you didn't say it to me now. Why I go say unto you, you love me, fine. Should I say I love you too? That is another lie. Me, I don't like to lie. You can love me now. My own love for you might come in the next 3 months or 4 months. That you say you love me doesn't mean I should say I love you. Oh, baby, I miss you. Me too. Now lie. I can't be feeling what you're feeling. I can't be missing you. You too, you're missing me. No, you're missing me. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's nice. Is that all? That's nice. Can't you say you miss me too? I can't say that. If I miss you, me, I go call you on my own time and tell you I miss you. I can't miss you because you miss me. I can't love you because you love me. Please, make on that. See, you know why I'm bringing relationship into this thing? So that relationship and nearly dear syndrome and how to make money syndrome and I nearly made money syndrome, they're all the same thing. They all require zeal, energy, intent, purpose. When you, as a young woman, have something doing, you won't love a man because of what he gives to you. You love a man because you love him. How can you love a man because he gives you money? What if the day he doesn't give you money? Will you love him? Huh? I love you because you love me. I don't do that. I cannot do that. You can love me right now. That is good. It's your feeling. My feeling cannot accelerate your feeling instantly. You love me right now. That's good. It doesn't mean I can love you right now. I can love you next week. I can love you next month. But the sex is good. We're enjoying it. Me, I like you. But it takes me time to say I love you because it's not a word I just say casually. Love is not a casual word I just fling anyhow. Oh, baby, I love you. You know I'm dying for you. No, and don't tell me love can just, it was love at such side. Param, param, wanam, and I just love you. No. I can love you because you bought me a car. It doesn't mean I love you to have sex with you. I can love the way you dress. Doesn't mean I love you. I can love the way you talk. Doesn't mean I got to be on the bed with you. Love is not something my heart will just click on. Chalam. And because you don't understand love, lust, and infatuation, you compile both of them together. I gave him my all. I love him. In this work, in this office, I dedicate myself in this office. How many customers have you brought to that office? Which of your ideas did you bring to that company, that office where you work, that made the owner of the company, that made the manager to take notice of you, to take recognize of you, to be promoted? Oh, it's not my own now. Me, I cannot die for anybody company. I cannot die for anybody company. I'm just working here. Beg anything where they like me, they do. My own office. After all, now they get children. Me, I cannot be laboring for somebody. That is your problem. And you feel that when you have your own business, you can be dedicated. You can't be dedicated. Imagine a driver. Somebody give a car. A driver that has that been crying that he need a bus to be driving, and he every gallop he'll be driving it anyhow because it's not his own car. Trust me, when you get your own car, that's the way you drive it. And some of you, I've seen some people from far away, they call me their godmother. Oh my God. Oh, this woman is beautiful. I want to be like her. And when they come close to me, as soon as they leave my house, they go. After snapping picture and post on social media, then the demons of their past, the demon that they did not deal with, will come and whisper to them, did you go to that woman's house? Be careful, oh. She's a destiny snatcher. Be careful, oh. That woman, they insult people. Be careful, oh. And from my house, I'm watching them. Whatever it is that they think they feel for me, we go down. They don't share my post anymore. They don't comment because after all, I'm a woman. There's nothing special about me. From afar, they see that I'm special. When they come closer, they see that there's nothing special about me. That is why I don't trust people. I don't trust word until you prove yourself to me. I go to follow you, they laugh for you, be eating my food. I'll be watching you. That is my life. When time will come, you will know that I don't like you, I don't trust you. That is my life. I'll be watching you. I know how many years it took me to crawl out of the pits that I was in. So nothing is going to take away my peace. I'm a nice person. I am the best. Among the best, I'm the best. But I don't tolerate rubbish. I don't take nonsense from anybody. I've so much built a hedge around myself, around my heart, of joy, of happiness, of tranquility, of peace, that there is nobody that will take it away from me. I will love a man. I can't dedicate my life to a man. Eventually, I will go into a relationship. I will not, because I'm in a relationship, not wake up and give my message the way I give my message. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sex. It doesn't mean I will lose myself when I'm enjoying sex. No, I will become more of myself. I won't reduce myself for any man. If a man can't come up to my level, I cannot descend too low for a man. I won't do that for anybody. No matter the love. I can't tell you to leave what you are doing to come and love me. So you cannot tell me to leave what I'm doing to come and love you. I have my time. I do my own thing that I'm doing. You have your time to do your own thing that you are doing. Then we'll have to bring out a day or two in a week so that both of us will do our own two things, because I need money. You need money. And the kind of money I need, if I ask you to give it to me, you might not have it to give to me. That doesn't mean you don't love me. It simply means you don't have it. It doesn't mean I don't love you. I gotta be me. Why you are you? And I see women, they say, dim simaru no. My husband say I should not work. My husband say I should not bother. My husband say. And tomorrow, Obajodolo. Love should make you better. Love, relationship, your job, your career, everything you do should make you better. Shouldn't make you weak. If it makes you weak, it's not love. It's not yours. It should energize you every day. It should point you to the right direction. That you have 5 million in your account doesn't mean you have money. It means you need to have 10 million. And when you have 10 million, it simply means you need to have 20 million. When you have 20 million, it means you need to have 25 million. You begin to better yourself every day while still enjoying your money. Dressing to the teeth. Or riding the best car. Eating the best food. Mingling with the best people. Also looking for more ways to invest wisely, to make much more profit. Because money, you see money, if you don't add more, it no go come. Always looking for a way to better yourself, looking for more product to invest in, looking for more. If your job, you find out that you have become complacent, you have become so much more attuned with your work, it means you can't grow. You can't grow in comfortability. Look for another job that is tasking you or ask to be given something more. Oh, everybody goes to the office by 7 o'clock. You resume by 8 o'clock. Why can't you go to the office by 6 o'clock? I know a lot of people who said, I will work from here to here by 40 years. I want to retire to start my own business. But I've seen a lot of people working in a particular company for 20 years. Every day they will remind you that they have been here in 1945. Look around you in the church. There are people who started the church with the pastor. They hardly have enough to eat. But people who started the church a year later, or a year ago, or 6 months ago, have testimonies to tell. Your own is just to say, I receive it, oh God, when is it going to my son? I tap it. You have been tapping it for the past 5 years. Do not go to where you are comfortable. Look for more. If you feel that you and your job has become 5 and 6, look for the one that is tasking. Yes, you can be going to work and map out a day or a weekend to go for weekend programs. There are a lot of universities here in Nigeria that you can go only on Sundays. You got to better yourself. If you're a graduate, try and aspire to become a PhD holder or become computer literate. Learn other jobs. I tell some of my friends that have the idea of traveling abroad, I say you can learn how to make hair, learn hair making, learn bead making, learn how to fix nails, learn how to make clothes. When you cross over to that place, when there is no job, have plan B. And in fact, don't just have plan B, have plan A to Z. So that you can fit in to this ever-growing world of ours. Thank you so much for hanging out with me.